Tonight, I want to tell you two true mystery stories from Reddit. Both were experienced by ordinary people. Both were witnessed by others. And neither has ever been explained. I saw something in my sister that night when I was a child. Something happened in my family that we never talked about again. I was very young, but old enough to remember every detail clearly. One night, my entire family was home. We were all in the living room and kitchen, which was one open space. My older sister was on the computer watching one of those old jump scare videos that were popular back then. She called another one of my sisters over to watch it. Seconds later, I heard a scream, not a normal scream. A scream of pure terror. When I turned around, my sister was shaking violently. My mom rushed to her. My dad started yelling, asking what she had seen. Then something strange happened. My sister suddenly went limp. Her arms dropped to her sides. And my mother's face changed in a way I had never seen before. She called our pastor late at night and said we needed to come immediately, while my dad prepared the car. My mom sent me into a bedroom with my sister. I sat next to her on the bed and held her hand, trying to comfort her. That's when I noticed how cold she felt. Not cold like she was sick, cold in a way that didn't feel alive. Years later, I would realize it felt exactly like touching someone who had passed away. While I was holding her hand, she suddenly turned her head very fast and looked directly at me. Her eyes were completely black in that moment. I felt something I still can't explain. The overwhelming sense that whatever I was looking at was not my sister, but somehow still was. We drove to the church. When a teenager tried to help and touched her hands, he looked at her face and immediately backed away to get the pastor. People began praying over her. Then she started screaming, but it wasn't her voice, it was deep, distorted, unrecognizable. She kept screaming, "It hurts. It hurts." Later, she would tell me she wasn't in pain. Whatever was inside her was. I saw her body move in ways that didn't look human. After that night, no one ever spoke about it again. Years later, when I asked my sister what she remembered, she told me something I'll never forget. She said when she watched the video, she felt something jump into her body. Everything went black. And she felt like she was watching herself from outside. She also told me that when she looked at me that night, she was scared that whatever was inside her was going to go after me next. To this day, she barely talks about it, and I still don't know what I witnessed. I thought that was one of the most disturbing stories I'd ever heard, until I read the second one. It's coming. This happened during a late-night trip with friends. We had just arrived at a hotel near a highway, surrounded by trees and empty roads. Everyone was drinking and smoking, except me. At one point, one of the girls suddenly started walking away from the group, clearly terrified. I followed her to make sure she was okay. She looked at me and said quietly, "It's coming." I asked her what she meant. She repeated it, "It's coming." Seconds later, we heard it. A scream. Not human. Not animal. Deafening. Something deep inside me knew whatever made that sound was not normal. We ran back to the group and asked if anyone else heard it. No one did. We ran inside the hotel and asked the front desk. They didn't hear anything either. Later, from our hotel window, we saw multiple police vehicles heading toward the area where the scream came from. No sirens, no flashing lights. To this day, I don't know what we heard. And I still wonder what she meant when she said, "It's coming." 2 stories, no answers, and sometimes the scariest part isn't what happened. It's knowing you'll never understand it.